Right, boys and girls, this is going to be a very different style of video today, where I'm just going to be sitting down and I'm just going to be talking to you just like this. I mean, I actually made a script for this video, but the topic of this video is something that I feel like I'm actually a bit of an expert on in the fact that the topic is we're going to be talking about how to deal with adversity as a football player. And I feel like in my own experience, I've had to deal with a shitload of adversity in my time playing football and just in my life in general, from losers, basically. But I just wanted to sit down and just go through this because it is something that I've had to deal with for so long, and it is a continuous thing. And I feel like as well, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because if you want to get to the highest levels of football, you're going to have to learn to deal with adversity, because everybody is going to be chirping away, chatting shit, always constantly mouthing off at you, and you need to get used to it. Because imagine you're playing in the Premier League, you're playing in front of 30, 40,000 people, and you're playing ball on the pitch, and then you got all the stupid people mouthing off at you on the side, like swearing at you, saying you're shit, saying you're awful, and basic racism as well. People just, you know what people say, and if you don't learn to live it and accept it, I hope my camera doesn't fall over, I swear now. It was literally sunny and now it's just windy. But anyway, you have to sort of learn to accept it, because it can affect your football, and it does. And I've learned that because it affected my football for a while, because you get people's opinions and you let it get to you, and then that actually can sometimes control how you play football. Like, for example, when I was probably around 14, maybe a little bit less, 12, 13, 14, when perhaps maybe I'm not playing my best, that is especially when people come at you, because you've gone from being a really good player to not performing, underperforming, and people really love to come at you when you're underperforming. They're like, oh, what are you doing? Why are you not playing as good? And then that gets to you. And then, especially when people mock you and like they make fun of perhaps your underperformances, and then you're trying to come back. And then if you make a mistake, it makes that mistake that you make during that game even worse, because you're trying your best to come back, if you know what I mean. But so the way I believe is the best way to deal with it is obviously to accept it, and it is actually to learn to love it and to turn it into something that you can use. Because once you learn to love it, you actually switch the mindset completely, where now that you love it, you understand that the reason that you're getting it is because you're a good player. Like, just hear me out. If you weren't a good player, do you think people would come at you? Or do you think they would just leave you alone because they don't actually see the potential in you? But if you're actually a talented player, people are going to give you stick, because one, they're probably jealous and envious. Two, they're tired of the fact that they don't have dreams to chase. Or three, their dreams didn't come true, and so they don't want yours to come true, because that is just how people are, and it is absolutely mental. You wouldn't even believe it. Even family members, even your own family members, will have that subconscious thought. No matter if they say they support you, they'll have that subconscious thought going, oh, actually, I kind of don't want to see him win. I kind of actually don't want to see him make his dreams come true, because it will remind me that my dreams didn't come true. And that is what people do. It is mental, but you have to get used to it. You have to understand that people in this life are losers. But yeah, you got to learn to love it, because once you can learn to love it, you can actually flip it. And when people do give you that adversity, you can just say to yourself, right, they're giving me this adversity because I'm a talented player. They see my potential and they're trying to stop me. They're trying to put me down because they already see me up here. Nobody would give you stick. Nobody would give you any adversity if they thought you weren't above them. And that's not being cocky. That is being truthful. That is a fact. You don't get worried about being cocky, arrogant, or egotistical. If somebody is giving you stick, it is because they see themselves there and they see you here. Okay? And that is just that. So once you do learn that, and you do finally begin to notice the patterns of the way people treat you and the way people are when you're playing football, you'll understand that, one, the adversity is brilliant. You got to love it. You got to be like, okay, yeah, come at me. Come on, say your shit, because watch what I do on this football pitch. And then two, if nobody is giving you stick and you're still a really talented player, well, you get to enjoy the peace of not having anybody saying shit to you. So you win by people giving you the adversity, and you also win by people not giving you the adversity, because you're feeling a nice sense of peace in that moment that people aren't really giving you stick. But the other thing that I wanted to say as well about this adversity, and that how you can actually use it to benefit your playing style and the way you play football, is when people give you stick, they're going to keep giving you stick. They'll just keep coming at you and coming at you and coming at you. Use it. Let it motivate you. Let it, for example, let's say somebody says, mate, you are shit. You're not even going to make the team this weekend. You're not even going to score a goal. You're not going to do anything this weekend because you are shit. And then you, at the weekend, go and play the best game you've ever played and bang out a hat-trick because you had that thought in your mind of what they said, and that actually motivated you to push harder and to prove them wrong. And then once you now have that, there's two choices that you can do. You can either go up to them and rub it right in their face, which is one that is really nice to do. I'm telling you, I've done it before. It is lovely. You get the shit from them, and then you do bang out, like, in my case, it would be like probably about 16 goals a game, but you know. Anyway, but you do go and bang out a performance, and then go and rub it in their faces, just to see the look on their face when you've proved them wrong. It's a beautiful feeling. However, the next option is the option that I want you guys to choose. And it is difficult because you do want to rub it in people's faces. But this is where you take the higher ground. You show them why that they see you here, but you see yourself as here, whilst they're still down there. You can be that guy that bangs out the performance of your life after they've said their shit, and then say absolutely nothing. Let the performance and let the silence speak for itself, and they'll crumble. Why is it windy? But yeah, I think it just all comes back down to learning to love it, learning to thrive in it, because once you've had the experience of getting so much adversity for the majority of your life, it's a good thing. Like I've said, you wouldn't get the adversity if you weren't a really talented player. And I myself, this has actually boosted my confidence even more, is the fact that since I've been like 6 years old, I've been actually getting shit. I'm not even joking. I've been getting shit ever since I was 6 years old. And the crazy part is, ever since I was 6 years old, it wasn't just other players my age giving it to me. It was older players. And believe it or not, it was genuinely like late 20s, 30-year-old, 40-year-old parents of other players also giving me shit as a fucking 6-year-old. And that has been my life up until now, 21, and I still get this shit to this day. And people don't understand. People do not understand that I fucking love it. I want it. I want people to come at me and say, "You piece of shit, bruv." And then I go and destroy them on a football pitch, bang out a hat trick, and do one of those basically. Because it's a beautiful feeling. And it gives you the confidence because you now know that they are giving you the shit because you're a talented player. You are a talented player. I hope you know that. I believe in you. No matter what anybody says, I believe in you, because when nobody's believed in me, the best thing that I've done is believe in myself. And if you can do that, and if you can accept that people are going to give you shit because you're really, really good, then props to you, because I believe in you, and I think you're great. But yeah, that is sort of like, I wrote a script for this and I just forgot about it completely. I just didn't want to go with it. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to sit here like a robot and read. But I feel like the experience that I've gained in this industry of adversity in football is ultimate, and it is very up there. And yeah, like I've said, it's just your confidence can actually benefit from the adversity you get if you just learn to love it. Learn to love it. Your confidence will go up. It will motivate you. It will determine you even more. And it will actually drive you in ways that you wouldn't believe. Because every time that you perhaps are thinking about making a wrong decision, perhaps you're going off track in your diet, perhaps you want to take a day off in your training, if you can just go back to what these pieces of scum, these losers that are down here have said, then you can just say, okay, well, I already know I'm up here. That's a fact, because they already know you're up there as well. But if you can just go to that point where you remember what they've said, you don't listen to what they've said, you don't take note of what they've said, but you just remember it, you keep it in there, just to acknowledge it. And if you can take that and then base it on the decision you're about to make, perhaps it's a wrong decision, you can go, oh shit, that's not a decision that aligns with what this person has said about me. Well, actually, no, it does. Perhaps this person said, oh, you're not actually serious about your football, and then you're about to make a decision where you're going to go buy a chocolate cake and eat the whole thing because you're feeling like a fat shit. And then before you do that, you remember what they've said. And then that actually drives you to make the decision not to buy the chocolate cake. So thank the people that have given you the adversity, because they've now given you that motivation and that discipline not to make the bad decision. So in conclusion, I'm going to finish the video here. In conclusion, take the adversity, take it, allow it, and love it. Let it fuel you. Let it make you feel powerful. And let it, let it do that. And then absolutely flip the switch on all of the people giving you the shit. Use what they have given you and turn it into something good. Turn their negativity into your positivity, because every time they do that, you can do that. And every time they stay silent, you're still positive because you've now got the peace. But yeah, that's the way I've learned to take the adversity, flip it, and go and absolutely crush it against all of these people that don't believe in me. And I know there's a lot of them. But I believe in me, and I hope you lot know that. Whoever's watching this, I believe in me. And I hope you guys who do believe in yourselves as well, that are watching this, believe in yourself more. because you've got it. You are talented, and everybody that says otherwise actually does believe that you are talented. It's because they believe it. That's why they're giving you the stick. Anyway, before I ramble on about this much more, I'm going to finish the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys can take this mindset yourself and really learn what I've taught you to flip the switch, to remove the need to listen to what these people are saying and actually completely turn it on its head for your benefit, because it is beneficial. And these losers don't understand that they have been giving you the fuel you need to accomplish the things that you want to achieve. So yeah, that's adversity for you. That's how to flip the switch on it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah, take care.